Hello students, my name is Jasveer Singh, your English teacher. So far we have discussed the main points of this chapter, the third level, through a mind map, and then the chapter was explained page by page. We also discussed the meanings of difficult words, and now in this final part of my video lecture, which is a video lecture for the chapter the third level. So in this video lecture I am supposed to give you notes based on the chapter. So what we have in this video, we have the theme of the chapter. The next we have title. It can also be called appropriateness of title, justify the title, whether the title is justified, whether it is appropriate. So it can be asked anyway. Then we have characters of the story. Characters are Charlie, the main character of the story. Then we have Sam, who is the psychiatrist friend of Charlie. And then we have Louisa, who is Charlie's wife. And we also have some assignments to do for the chapter. You have been given a question, which is, did Sam really go to Galesburg, or was it Charlie's figment of imagination? So as we know, Sam, who is the psychiatrist friend of Charlie, he also claims towards the end of the story that he has reached Galesburg by taking a ticket from the third level of Grand Central Station, which actually does not exist. So you need to answer this question: did Sam really go to Galesburg, or was it Charlie's figment of imagination? And then we have a writing task as well based on the chapter. Here you have to write an article in about 150 words, and the topic is fears and insecurities of modern man. Students, what you can do here, you can keep on pausing the videos and you can go through the notes you have in this video, and you can also note them down in your notebook. So here we have theme. You can simply pause the video and go through it and note it down as well. The two basic themes which we have already discussed through that mind map. First one is stress, sense of insecurity and fear that people of modern times have to undergo. And the next theme we have is the complexity of human mind. So here I will stop for a while. You can pause the video and go through the answers, these notes, and note them down as well. So now come to the next question, title. As I have already told you, it can be asked anyway. Appropriateness of the title, whether the title is appropriate, justify the title, it can be asked anyway. So this is the title. This is how the title can be justified, the title, the third level. Again I repeat, you can simply pause the video and go through these notes and note them down in your notebooks. So next we have characters of the story. The first one is Charlie, the protagonist of the story, the main character, super sensitive and highly imaginative character, a victim of insecurity as well as indecision, and he wants to run away from reality. A loving husband who likes to rush back home immediately after office to be with his wife Louisa. And he is also fond of stamp collection. He is fascinated with the old simple days of his grandfather when things were pretty nice and peaceful. In the story, he claims that he has found the third level at the Grand Central Railway Station, where actually only two levels exist. He is a true picture of the modern man who is caught in the unwanted pulls and pressure of life and wants to escape the turbulences of this present world. The next character is Sam, who is the psychiatrist friend of Charlie. As you can see, so I stop here for a while so that you can go through it and note it down in your notebook. You have to pause the video for this purpose. So Sam, he is perfect in his profession. He does not believe in mixing up his profession with his friendship. And when Charlie consults him, he clearly tells him that he is looking for ways to escape because he is not happy. So when he sees a strong reaction of Charlie's wife, he is wise enough at that time to quickly revise his statement by saying that, like any modern young man, Charlie is also a victim of insecurity. He also calls Charlie's hobby of stamp collection to be a temporary refuge from reality. And later in the story, we find that he is also affected by the pulls and pressure of modern life, and in his subconscious mind, he also seeks an escape route, although he understands the truth very well as he is a psychiatrist. And in the end of the story, we find that he too discovers the third level of the Grand Central and escapes to Galesburg of 1894. You can simply pause the video and go through these notes and note them down in your notebooks. The next character is Louisa. She is Charlie's wife, you know. She refuses to accept any criticism, even if it happens to be positive and rational one. She becomes angry when Sam tells her that her husband was unhappy and seeking a refuge from the present, from the modern world. She takes this comment as a personal attack. She feels kind of mad at it. She's a simple lady. She can easily be taken in. When she was told that the modern world is full of insecurity, fear, etc., she feels satisfied with the psychiatrist's explanation. And she didn't even realize that he's saying the same thing in different words. She is loving and caring wife. When Charlie talks to her about the third level, she gets pretty worried and advises him not to look for the third level anymore. She's a credulous lady, not given to reason out things on her own. She's credulous by nature. She can believe anybody very easily. And at the end of the story, when Charlie tells her about Sam's disappearance, she also joins him in looking for the third level every weekend. And here we have some assignments to do. As I have already told you, the question you need to answer: did Sam really go to Galesburg, or was it Charlie's figment of imagination? And you also need an article in about 150 words on the topic fears and insecurities of modern man. So students, this is all we have for the chapter the third level. In my next video lecture, I will be with you with the next chapter. Till that time, have a nice time. Thank you.